Hi guys, I'm just going to take you through some plays as I play them. This doesn't necessarily have to be for people who play tournament Scrabble, but for anyone who just wants to get better or get an edge or just see how top players play. So I'm just going to comment on various things and yeah, hope you enjoy it. So I've almost got a bonus here that I can't really see. The thing about the Facebook Scrabble app is that you can check your words before you play them. There's a word. So I'm going to play that one. If there had been an E, I would have played Bleria. And the Facebook Scrabble app thing is happy, teacher is happy, that's good. So I would have played this word if it sent an E. So I wasn't 100% sure of Warbler, and in this mode it doesn't really matter, but yeah, it was very easy tiles. Next one. Again, I've almost got a bonus. So things I'm looking at is like playing like an opt word here. I've got is that right? I've got this word in my head that I should check. Don't think that's right. No. A polarist. No. There's probably something there. Okay, if someone who's looking at this board for the first time might notice a few things about the character of the board, and that it's really, really open. So there's a spot here that you can play. You can play a triple line here. You can, for me, I've got an S, so I can play an S here. I think I can play, if there was a Y, can I play? No. You'll find that a lot is that I think of a lot of things that don't actually exist. So, I'm sorry if this gets a little boring because I'm just thinking, I'm not looking at these racks before I start recording. Yeah, so the things that I'm thinking of are, yeah, as I've said, I've been playing through here, just playing and taking the points there. I could play a play here to block. It's not really, doesn't really help me. Generally, trip towels, is that good? No. Is it went with the S? No. Whoops. We're not doing very well today. How about I just play PA there? PI because okay. So I'm gonna play PI here, leaving this. Ideally, I'd want to play PIL somewhere, or PAL, because I can't see a bonus. There might be a bonus there, I just can't see it. I'm banking on getting like an E, and I just need one vowel and something else to make a bonus. So I'm just going to play that, and we'll see what teacher says. I could have taken here for split. So he's got a grumpy face. That's like the second grumpy face. That's like the first grumpy face. So that's okay. It means you got within the things. So I'm just going to have a quick look. If I missed anything. There was a blank. There's nothing there. So it was A, E, U, C. and I don't see if you can see that. So there was none of those on the board that I could play through. So yeah, I'm fairly happy with that. It looks like the next turn's not going to be fun either, unless my opponent brings out a vowel for me to play through. So we'll deal with that later. Next game. So you'll notice that I have no vowels, but I do have the Y, which can be kind of useful. A good word to know here is NTH, because it's obviously got no vowels in it. The word that I'm thinking to play, hoping I can play it somehow, is thingy, because basically because it gets rid of a lot of letters and leaves me a GN, which is a good lead. So things that I'm looking at playing through this spot here, I could play the NTH here, and that's okay. But if I can play something for a similar score, and get rid of more letters, especially the Y, then that's going to be preferable. Guy, yeah, I'm really limited at the moment through just through not having any vowels. So it's, yeah, I don't think that's right. It's not right. It's yeah, this is not fun. Netty, maybe. Ugh, I don't like leaving the double G. So ideally, if I could play out the best, play out the worst tiles. I'm going to play out the Y, G, and the H, and an N if I can. So there's no like hingy. There's nothing I can actually play there. But that doesn't mean that my rack's unplayable, as you can see. It's, I don't like playing nth, but it's almost the best play. Now, the thing is, I'm a lot of points ahead, right? So it doesn't really matter that I'm not opening up spots. That should be my opponent's. That's their job. So I don't need to open up any spots. I might actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play Hing here, and just hope that works. And the reason for that, oh my gosh, the reason for that is that, and I've just realised NIGH would have been a valid anagram, but doesn't work as well. Yeah, and so I lucked out, but I did pick an S, so I'll be able to use that later. Next one, where I'm losing by about 60 points. I'm going to keep that open. Oh, this, like, my racks on this particular board have not been fun. So the options here is to either change and keep, say, RN blank, that would be okay, or try and find a spot to dump the K and the V for points if I can. There's not many spots with a K and V. Sometimes you can keep like a K, a heavy letter, a K or a V, and that will and then you can actually turn that into a bonus next turn. So like V blank RN, that's not terrible if I can just get rid of the K, or similarly if I can get rid of V ERL. So to do that, I could maybe just play V Merv here, MIRV, and then hope that I get. I'm just hoping that I then get a blank, not a blank, just a vowel at that point. So it's, yeah, you really got limited options. Don't know if this is correct. Okay, nope. Kern maybe, yeah, Kern. I don't like. Okay, so Kern is an option, right? But it then leaves. So you got Kern, which I know anagrams to Nerk. But I also know Kern takes an E and obviously an S. So it would be really dangerous. Now, I want to open up, but I don't want to open up stupidly. I don't want to make it so next turn my opponent can just block whatever I was doing to try and come back. So I'm going to play... he'd have to have an S to block. So I'm going to play that. Maybe get an A, and an A and an E would be ideal, and we'll see how we go. So I'm going to play that. Yeah, not bad. So instantly I've got kernels. So the teacher's done a sad face at me, which implies that I don't always be put off by the sad face, because sometimes they'll look at playing the blank off for nothing. So we won't worry about that. Next game. Okay, so we're in the end game. I'm not going to do a full count, but he's ahead by a lot. And he did the right thing and blocked me. There's like there's this word, so oxys. I'm trying to play. I can't play any. I can't play out. There's just nothing there. I could salvage some score maybe if I could play something there, but there's nothing there. This doesn't take any other things apart from the S. Now he's got 5 left. I'm not going to bother counting because I'm so far behind. If it was a competition game, then I might. So I could play Nox here for 34, or I could play the X here for 38. And then I've got I've got to get rid of I've somehow got to get rid of nose here. So when you're in an end game like this, generally you always want to play out in as few moves as possible, and so in this case, playing just the X, there aren't many spots to play like nosier or something else. So it's, even though I score less, so here's the thing, even though I score less here for 34, it's better in the long run. So I could keep this spot open because I've got the S, and Zax's. Oh, there we go. I'm going to play Zax's. Okay. Yeah, that's by far the best move. And then I've got Iron to play. Don't give me the 7AC, happy face, yeah. So Nori. So in the next turn, the reason I played that without any hesitation whatsoever was I know in the next turn I can play out. Doesn't matter where. So the anagrams of iron. I know there's Nori, Noir, Roin, and Inro. So I've got a lot of options. I can, next turn I'll be able to play Inro here, easy, or, whoops, Inro there or Inro there, and I can go out into. So yeah, that's as good as I could do for that rack. Next turn, so I've got a bonus. If you want to find the bonuses that I can see already, stop the video, have a go yourself. What I can say is there's probably not any bonuses up here. There's nothing through here. So an okay move would be a D-Vein there, but that's, I'm just going to take that off because I know that's not right, just in case it enters it in without me wanting it to. So the bonuses that I know are reading. Oops, that's reading. That's also correct. Reading, dreeing, energy. Oops, energy. During. Don't think. Oh, and grained. Greined. And I think, is it Deering? No. Remeding, can't remember if that's right. So I could play through the M if it was up a spot. And here what I want to do is try and play my bonus. Reading, dreeing, energid. There you go. Energid. Yeah. And so this is where your knowledge of twos. These are all easy twos, right? You'll notice that you maximize your score a lot easier if you can overlap plays like this. And this might be the only spot. I'm not sure. Oh, I think there's Derringer here. So on the R. So Deringer. Yeah, so if I couldn't have played Energid, I could have played Derringer. But obviously this is 87 and Derringer would be around about 72, I think. Yeah, so good. I'm going to go ahead and play that one. And I got a good draw. So we'll see what that comes within the next video. So that's all my turns for today. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Any comments, just leave them, and any questions or videos you want us to do, yeah, let us know. See ya.